You're live. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Yoga with Nick G. I am your host, Nick G. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. Please subscribe. That definitely helps me out. You can come on in, Lauren. You're good. Thanks for returning into the free class. Donations are welcome. I hope you're able to see that the quality has gone up due to donations. I'm trying my hardest to get these quality better and better. And then if you go ahead and like to start on your back, we'll start getting ready for class. So now you can start thinking of your intention. Our intention this week has been to stay positive. Obviously, there's all this news of like, it's going to be lifted, it's not going to be lifted, it's going to be lifted. But we're just trying to, as a family and as friends, keep up that communication with others and sending out the love. Hopefully we'll all be out of this soon. Otherwise, we'll be doing this forever. Sorry, I did all the setting up this camera last night, so I didn't really think of what I was going to say today. So hopefully we're all good. Okay, let's start on our backs. Remind yourself, yoga can be difficult, but it shouldn't hurt. So if it does hurt, back off from the pose or make your way into a child's pose. Start off with the inhale. We'll bring our arms above our head, reach for the wall behind us. Point our toes towards the wall in front of us. Flex all our muscles, tighten, tighten, tighten. And then on an exhale, you can release, let the spine come to the mat. Breathe. On your next inhale, let's bring our knees up towards our chest. Wrap our elbows around our knees, giving ourselves a light hug. Here you can start throwing in a side-to-side sway. You can also bring the knees together, massaging the hips against the mat, doing some circles. Remember, however many you do the right, make sure you do the left. Couple more breaths here, and we'll find our way back to the middle. And then with our knees back above our chest, on an exhale, let's lower our arms out to a T, keeping the knees above. Take a nice big inhale. And then on the exhale, lower your knees to the right, 2 inches above the floor. And then use the inhale to bring it back up. Exhale to the left, 2 inches above the floor. Oh. Yes. Bring it back up.
Good Lord.
Now just move on your own, side to side. She's hearing my back pop. Not a fart like my sister thought I was doing last time.
It's a fair guess.
Yes. One more each way.
This is a dangerous position.
One more to the left on an exhale. And then inhale back up. Bringing back with our knees back up top. Take a couple breaths. Then on exhale, let's go ahead and lower the left leg straight out in front of us. Left toes curl back towards the left knee. Interlace your fingers 2 inches below your right knee. Bring the knee out to the side just to avoid the rib cage. Then pull it forward and back above the chest. Your chin's tucked into your chest. Shoulder blades flat on the mat. Hip bones are flat on the mat. Left toes curl back. Take a nice big inhale. And then exhale. Squeeze your right knee in towards your right bicep. At the same time, you can press your right hip up towards the sky. Get a nice sandwich effect here. A few more big breaths. Taking one more big inhale. Then on the exhale, release your right hand, and with the left hand, guide your knee over to the left, stacking your right hip on top of your left. Open your right arm out to the side. Take your gaze to the right. Focusing on the breath. You can always bring a block underneath the right knee or maybe your hand. You can straighten that right leg or maybe bend it deeper. Find your own stretch here. A couple more big breaths. One more big inhale. And then on the exhale, you can gently unwind. Maybe squeeze the right knee in one more time. And then on an exhale, gently release the right leg straight out in front of you. Right toes curl back now. Connecting with your breath. Inhale your left knee up towards your chest, interlace below the knee, maybe the opposite interlace from last time. Knee comes out to the left, avoid the ribs, then bring it back above the chest. Nice big inhale, and then exhale. Squeeze your left knee in towards your left shoulder. Press the left hip up towards the sky. Get a sound effect in that stretch. Right toes curl back, chin tucked to chest. Elbows out to the side. Few more big breaths. Take one more big inhale. Then release the left hand with the right hand. Guide your knee over to the right, stacking the left hip on top of the right. Open the left arm out. Take your gaze to the left. Breathing here. Bringing your attention to your spine, wringing it out like a dish towel. Couple more breaths. Take one more big inhale, and then use the exhale to gently unwind. Maybe squeeze the left knee in towards the chest one more time. And then exhale, gently release. Let's bring our arms down by our side, pressing the palms and forearms into the mat, curling the toes back, zip up the legs. And then on an inhale, we'll lift the right heel up towards the left big toe. And we're going to do some big circles here for our hip. So with the heel lined up with the toe, legs straight, let's take the foot out to the right first, then inhale it up, exhale down to the big toe, out to the side. Inhale it up, exhale down to the toe, to the side. Let's do two more. Inhale up, down, to the side. Inhale up, down, and to the side. And then from the side, now let's go back the opposite way, to the big toe, then up, then out to the side, to the big toe. Let's do a couple more. Try not to kick your partner in the face. Let's do one more here. And then when your heel's back at the big toe, you can exhale, release the right foot. Take a couple breaths in, maybe sway the hips side to side. Then zip up the legs, toes curl back. Let's inhale the left foot up, left heel to the big toe. Then we'll inhale it up, exhale out to the side, and then back to the big toe. Up, side, big toe. Up, side, big toe. One more. Side, big toe. Staying with the big toe. Now let's go out to the side, then up, down to the big toe. Side, up, down to the big toe. Side, up, down to the big toe. One more. I've been going a little nuts trying to figure out all this computer stuff. Not my forte. Exhale, release the heel down. Take some breaths. Let's inhale the knees back up towards the chest. Then you bring your palms to your knees, behind the knees, whatever you want. We'll rock back and forth on our spine. We're going to make our way up into boat pose. Let's do a few times here. And then once you find yourself up, bring your hands behind your knees, roll the shoulders down the back, straightening the spine, release the hands with the shins. And you can stay right here, or maybe straighten the legs. Make sure you have the core engaged. Let's take a few more breaths. We'll just stay in boat. Remember, you start connecting with your Ujjayi breath, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose through a constricted throat. It's a good way to warm up the body if you don't have a heater on. A couple more big breaths here. Just take one more big inhale, and then exhale. Let's release the legs down. Sitting up nice and tall. You're gonna roll the shoulders back. You can do them together, opposites. Roll the shoulders forward. Okay, let's start warming up our neck. You got your palms facing up for some receiving, or palms facing down for some grounding. And then you can start taking your chin towards your left shoulder, your chin to your right shoulder, going back and forth. And you can start moving the head up and down. Take your chest, back of the head at the top of the shoulders. Nice and easy. A few more breaths. And the next time your chin is at your chest, you can go ahead and leave it there. I'm going to do some neck circles. You do it any way you like. The way I like to do is I take my chin to my right shoulder, then switch chin across the sky, down to my left shoulder into my chest. Whatever feels comfortable to you, do 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Taking your time. This yoga has been pretty fun. I've been checking in with a lot of people I haven't probably talked to in years, some of them even high school. I may have attacked everybody's Facebook Messenger and sent them my class. But I figure I've gotten MLM requests 500 times, I can send my yoga requests.
That's fair. We've all done it.
Okay, coming back to the middle, let's take a nice big inhale, and then exhale, lower your right ear towards your right shoulder. You can stay here, or maybe you want to walk the left hand out, press the left fingertips into the mat, engaging the shoulder. You can stay here, or maybe inhale the right hand up and over, placing the right palm onto the side of the head. Make sure your spine stays straight, you're not leaning now. Just moving the head and the neck. Couple more big breaths. One more big inhale here. And then exhale, gently release the right hand. Bring the left hand back in, take a couple breaths, maybe roll the shoulders. Nice big inhale. And then exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Oh, this side's way tighter for me. You can walk out the right hand, press the fingertips into the mat, and then inhale the left palm up and over, gently resting here. A few more breaths. Nice and easy. And then exhale, you can gently release, come back to the middle, maybe roll the shoulders. And then next one, take a nice big inhale, and then exhale, lower your chin towards your chest, and then you can interlace your fingers, bring the palms behind the skull, and then nice and easy, just release the forearms, bringing weight, keeping the spine straight, stretching out the neck, the top of the spine. A few more breaths here. Then on exhale, you can gently release the hands. Nice and easy, bring the head back up. All right, let's inhale the arms up towards the sky. Then on exhale, we'll twist to our right. Left hand on top of our knee, right hand behind us. On an inhale, you broaden your chest, and then exhale, twist behind you. Focusing on trying to see the wall behind you. Make sure you keep both sit bones on the floor. You have a tendency to lean to the right. A few more breaths. Take one more big inhale here, and then exhale to gently unwind. Inhale the arms back up. Exhale, twist your left. Right hand behind you, left hand behind you, right hand on your knee. Inhale to broaden the chest. Exhale to twist. And exhale to gently unwind. Let's inhale the arms up. Engage the core. Exhale, forward fold. Keeping the sit bones on the floor. You can press the palms into the mat to engage the shoulders, or you can relax the forearms down to the mat and let the head and neck hang heavy. We're going to do this twice, so maybe just switch it up for the next one. Here you can really connect with your breath. And the inhales, you fill up the stomach, it lifts you up a little bit, and then exhales, take the navel towards the spine, folding in even further. And using an inhale, you can slowly roll yourself back up, bringing the head up last. Let's Roll the shoulders. And we'll switch out the legs. Back to front, front to back. We're going to do the same thing. Inhale the arms up, engage the core. Exhale, forward fold. Breathing, letting go, focusing on your mind and your body. And on an inhale, you can slowly bring yourselves back up. Beautiful. Then you can roll over your knees or bring your legs out to the side. And we're going to make our way into tabletop. Palms under the shoulders, knees under the hips. So we'll warm up our wrists first. So you can bring the fingers in towards each other and then circle around the palms with the shoulders. However many you do to the right, make sure you do the left. Another option I have for you, fingers facing back towards the front of your mat. Turn your hands outward, inside of the elbows towards the front of your mat. You can bend the elbows, really lean into this one. Most of the weight's in my knees and feet. And the other option I have for you is turn the hands over, thumb and pinky pressing against the mat, leaning into it. Okay, and then after the wrists, we can curl the toes, sit back on the heels, lift the knees, and massage the toes here against the mat. Moving side to side, make sure you get your pinky toe. Breathing here. And then the next option I have to you is come down on your knees, uncurl your toes, sit back onto your heels, ankles touching, bring your hands behind your back, fingers facing towards your feet. Nice and easy. You can lift the knees, or you can keep them where they're at, stretching out the ankles. You can also press the top of the feet into the mat to get the deeper stretch. Nice and easy. We'll come back to a tabletop, palms under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Let's do some cat-cows here. So on an inhale, lower your chest, stomach, gaze forward. On an exhale, curl the spine up towards the sky, light pressure in the palms, lifting the shoulders, gazing at the thighs. Go back and forth between the two. You can also start adding in your hips, getting a full body sway going. You can also add in wag the dog, gazing over one shoulder, hips in the opposite direction, maybe holding for a couple breaths. An opposite shoulder. Couple more big breaths here. And let's walk our hands forward, walk our feet back, and we'll make our way into a high plank. Palms under the shoulders, toes gripping the mat, heels pressing back. Breathing here, warming up the body. Let's walk the plank. So on an exhale, you'll lower down the forearm plank, right forearm first, then left forearm. And then on an inhale, you press up, left palm first, right palm. And then you'll lower back down. Left forearm now, right forearm. Press back up, right palm, left palm. Switching back and forth here on your own. Let's do a few more. Okay, one more. We'll meet in high plank. And then from high plank, we'll take a nice big inhale, and then exhale. We'll completely lower ourselves all the way down.
Ooh.
Uncurl the toes. Top of the feet press into the mat. Knees lift, palms under the shoulders. Now listen up closely. On an inhale, you'll roll your shoulders back, lift up your chest, low cobra, and then exhale, release. Again, inhale, roll the shoulders back, chest up. Exhale, release. One more. Shoulders back, chest up. Exhale, release. And this next one we'll hold. Top of the feet press into the mat, knees are lifting, shoulders back, chest up, low cobra. Light pressure in the palms, you can maybe even lift the palms. Breathing. One more big inhale here. And then exhale, gently release. Okay, let's take our right arm out to the side completely. Forearm and palm facing down. And then you can take your gaze to the left. Press your left hand to the mat. You'll step your left leg over your right. So now your left foot's pressing into the mat, knees up. Right leg is straight back. And we're stretching out the shoulder. You open the chest and gaze up towards the ceiling. I have my arms straight, reaching towards Lauren. Another option I have is you have to unroll yourself, and then you can put your arm in cactus. This is a way harder stretch, so take your time. So your arms up like in a goalpost, and then nice and easy, step over. Here's where I got to press my left hand into the mat to kind of push myself. You rest the side of your head on the mat. A few more big breaths, opening up your shoulders. One more big inhale, and then exhale, gently unwind. Ooh. Then we'll reach that left arm out to the side completely. Come onto the left side of our face, step the right foot over your left, right foot comes into the mat, knee up, pressing your right hand into the mat, twisting yourself over. And this side's way tighter for me, so if you want to try that field goal, you try it here. Bring the left arm up, cactus, and nice and easy step over. Oh, I can barely do this side. Couple more breaths. And nice and easy to roll back over onto your stomach. Whew. Bring the palms under the shoulders. Just press yourself up nice and easy. You can stay on your knees. Let's open our knees nice and wide. Heels and toes touch behind us. Sit back on our heels. Walking our hands forward, forehead to the mat. Extended child's pose. Here, focus on the breath. Inhale, reach the hands forward. Exhale, slide the hips back towards the heel. Full body stretch. Breathing. Nice and easy. You can also throw in a little sway with the hips. Let's take a few more breaths here. Maybe walk the hands over to the left, adjusting your hips towards the right. Get a nice side body stretch on the right side of the body. Ribs, armpits, hips, shoulders. My left hand's leading the way, the right hand's trailing right behind.
Junie calls the armpit your arm pocket.
Yeah.
Which I think is valid.
You came to store stuff in there.
Yes.
Then inhale back to the middle, take a couple breaths. Then let's use an inhale to walk our hands over to the right. Right hand's leading the way, left hand's trailing right behind. Inhale the hands forward, exhale, pull the hips back towards the left heel. Stretching out the left side of the body, ribs, shoulders, hips. Couple more big breaths. Then on the inhale, nice and slow, you can come back to the middle. And you keep your arms reaching out in front of you. You can bend the elbows, palms together. Thumbs come behind you, resting on the neck. Palms facing up. Or you got your arms down by your side for more restorative. Taking a few more big breaths. Let's check to see everything's working fine. All right, righteous. Let's keep this going. Got some nice tricks coming up for you. A few of you in mind. Okay. On an inhale, we'll make our way up into a tabletop. Palms under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Palms are spread nice and wide. Fingers are spread nice and wide. Look back at your thighs. You shouldn't be able to see your calves or your feet. That's when you know you're at hip distance. Go ahead and curl the toes. And let's move here. On an inhale, we'll lift the knees, pressing the palms into the mat. It presses the chest towards your thighs, hips up towards the sky. Using an exhale to slowly release the heels towards the mat. Let the head hang heavy and shake it out a little bit. You're gazing at your thighs. You're just using your eyeballs for that. You don't have to move your head. And then here you can go ahead and pedal it out. Bend the right knee, lift the right heel. Left knee, lift the left heel. Nice and easy. On an inhale, you come high on all 10 of your toes. And then on exhale, slowly lower the heels down. A few more big breaths. Try to connect with the breath. Inhale, fill up the lungs. Exhale, release. Press the palms in the mat. Chest towards the eye, hips up towards the sky. Deep, deep stretch. One more breath. Now let's take our gaze towards our thumbs. On an inhale, we'll step our feet forward to the thumbs. Now we're coming into a forward fold. Here, make two fists, put them between your feet. That's hip distance. Grab opposite elbows, let the head hang heavy, ragdoll. Keep a bend in my knees here. You throw a slight side-to-side sway in. Maybe hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, hands up towards the sky. Interlace the fingers, excuse me, palms behind the back, head, forearms wrap around the ears, hang even heavier. A couple more breaths. If you have a block or a book, you can grab it. You do that little hip stretch. You can stay on ragdoll if you don't want to do this. But you can bring your right hand to the block or to the floor, right in front of you, in between your feet. Then you'll inhale the left arm up towards the sky, straighten the left leg, and keep a bend in the right knee. Take your gaze up towards your left thumb. Nice stretch in the left hip, behind the left knee. And exhale, bend the left knee, release the left hand, switch out the left with the right. Then on an inhale, straighten the right leg, right arm up towards the sky, gazing towards your right thumb. Play with this here. Maybe you're leaning too far back onto your heel. Bring the weight forward. Just find the stretch. And exhale, gently release. Get rid of the blocks, slight bend in your knees. On your next inhale, let's sweep arms up towards the sky. And then stay where you're at. Exhale, arms down by the side. Let's do some Hindu squats. We skipped those last time. So Lauren will stay to the side, I'll stay to the front. Keeping your feet at hip distance, arms in front of you, spine straight. So you inhale, sit down, lift heels. And then arms back, right? Let's see. I gotta do this.
Yeah.
Down, arms back, heels up. Down, Heels up, arms back, up. There you go.
Woo.
So I'll turn to the side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do a few more. I was watching this thing on some wrestlers and they punish themselves by doing 500 of these. So we'll work our way up.
I'm already punished.
Yeah. Maybe this will just be the rest of the class.
Maybe I'll leave.
Let's do 5 more. 1, 2, 3. Slow down, Lauren.
No.
4.
So I'm getting done. Ah.
Last one, nice and slow. 5. All right. Arms down by the side. Great job. Maybe grab some water if you'd like before we start doing some sun A's. Any big plans for the weekend? Just throw them out there.
We had takeout for the first time.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Guess what we have? Burritos.
Burrito.
Okay, let's do some sun A's. Feet at the top of the mat. Big toes touching. You can keep a slight gap in the heels if you like, or have them touching. Inhale the arms up. Engage the core. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Palms to shins, spine straight. Maybe palms to your knees. Just figure out where your spine becomes straight. Exhale, release the hands to the mat. Step the feet back. We'll go through a vinyasa. High plank. Exhale, all the way down. Release the feet. Uncurl the toes. Top of the feet press in the mat. Knees lift. Palms under the shoulders. Using the inhale, roll the shoulders back. Chest up. Low cobra. Exhale, release. Curl the toes. Press back into a downward dog. When I make my way from a plank to downward dog, I need to step my feet forward, one whole footstep to come into my proper alignment. Focusing my weight towards my thumb and index fingers. Biceps curled in towards the ears, triceps curling out. Focus on the breath. Take our gaze towards our thumbs. On the next inhale, step the feet forward, coming straight into that halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Slight bend in the knees. Inhale, come all the way back up. Let's jump right back into it. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step the feet back, go through your vinyasa. High to low. Inhale to a low cobra or an up dog if you're ready. Exhale, downward dog. At least try to connect with 3 solid breaths here. Nice big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose, through a constricted throat. Taking our gaze towards our thumbs. On an inhale, step the feet forward. Coming straight into that halfway lift. Exhale, release. Slight bend in the knees. Inhale, come all the way back up. Reach, reach, reach. Let's do one more. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms. Vinyasa, high to low. Inhale to low cobra or an up dog. Up dog is the same thing. Top of the feet pressing the mat, knees lift. Arms are now straight, lifting the hips off the floor. Exhale, curl the toes. Press back into a downward dog. Let's go ahead and bring our knees wide, down to the mat, heels and toes touch behind us, sit back on our heels, walk our hands forward, extended child's pose. Perfect time to come into extended child's pose while we deal with the child. A couple more big breaths. Remember, maybe sway the hips side to side, keeping the hips active. Pressing back up into a tabletop, palms under the shoulders, knees under the hips, curl the back toes, lift the knees, palms the mat, chest to thighs, hips up, release heels. Taking our gaze towards our thumbs, on an inhale, we'll step the feet forward, coming straight into that halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Slight bend in the knees. Inhale, come all the way back up. Let's stay where we're at. Exhale, arms down by our side. Okay. Sun bees. Feet together, big toes touching. Inhale, the arms up towards the sky. Keep your arms where they're at. Exhale, sit the bum back. Chair. Arms up, biceps with the ears. The knees are behind the toes. Toes are gripping the mat. Each exhale, you sit down, trying to get the thighs parallel with the floor. Let's bring the palms in front of our chest, palms together. And then we'll hook the left elbow on the outside of the right knee, stack the forearms and palms. You can stay here, or maybe open the arms up. Left arm down, right arm up. Press the left elbow into the right knee to get a twist. Yeah, you wrap maybe. Okay. And then exhale, let's come back to the middle. Palms in front. Nice big inhale. Exhale, forward fold.
Wow.
Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step the feet back. Go through your vinyasa. High, down to low. Inhale to low cobra. Or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. On an inhale, take the right foot up in the air, right heel pressing back. Let's do those little exercises here. Let's keep that right foot up, right heel pressing back, and press your chest towards your left thigh. And that deep stretch on the back side of the left knee. Then exhale, we'll bring the right knee on the outside of the right bicep. And then we'll inhale back up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale back up. Exhale, right knee crosses over to the left bicep. Now walk it up 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Inhale it back up. Exhale, bring the knee towards your nose. Step the foot between your hands. We'll plant the back foot at a 45. Bend the front knee over the ankle. Arms forward. Once the biceps come to the ears, lift yourself up. Warrior 1. Bring the left hip forward to meet the right. Arms up, biceps with ears. Knife edge of the left foot's pressing into the mat. Bent, front knees bent over the ankle. Thighs parallel with the floor. Line up the right knee with your second toe. Take one more big inhale here. Exhale. Bring the front foot. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Go through your vinyasa. High, down to low. Low cobra. Or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Taking our gaze towards our thumbs. On an inhale, we'll step the feet forward. Coming straight into that halfway lift. Exhale, release. Slight bend in the knees. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, sit the bum back in the chair. Arms up, biceps with ears. Let's bring the palms in front of our chest. Hook the right elbow outside of the left knee. Stacking the forearms, palms together. Or open up. A few more breaths here. Nice and easy. Let's bring the hands down in front of our chest. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place the palms, step the feet back. Go through your vinyasa. High to low. Inhale to low cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take some breaths. And we'll inhale the left foot up in the air, left heel pressing back. Let's hold it there. Press your right chest towards your right thigh, or your chest towards your right thigh. Deep stretch on the back side of the right leg, right knee. Okay, then we'll do those exercises. On an exhale, bring the left knee outside of the left bicep. Inhale, back up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, back up. Exhale, cross the left knee over to the right bicep. Walk it up 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, back up. Exhale, knee to nose. Slip the foot between your hands. Plant the back foot, bend the front knee over the ankle. Arms forward, biceps to come to ear. Lift yourself up, warrior 1. Bring the right hip forward to meet the left. Arms up. Breathe. Knife edge of the right foot's pressing into the mat. Right leg is straight. Front knee is bent over the ankle. Front thighs parallel. One more big inhale here. Exhale. Lower the hands, frame the foot. Step the left foot back to meet the right. Go through your vinyasa. High to low. Low cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Taking our gaze towards our thumbs. On an inhale, step the feet forward. Coming straight to the halfway lift. Exhale, bum back, arms up, chair. Inhale, come all the way up. Arms down by your side. Woo. Okay. This next one is from a man, Noah. He's going to make his dad, Gordy, try to do this pose here.
Go Gordon. Go Gordon.
And for Lindsay, too. You'll see it here. Okay. Feet together. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, bum back, chair. Take a couple breaths here. And one more big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms. Step the feet back. Vinyasa, high to low. Low cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Taking some breaths. Focusing the weight on the thumb and the index finger, biceps curled in. Inhales. Fill up the lungs. Exhales, release, pressing the chest towards the thighs. Inhale, lift the right foot up, right heel pressing back. Exhale, bring the right knee towards your nose, step the foot between your hands. Let's stay up on our back toes. Bend the front knee over the ankle. Inhale the arms forward. Once the biceps come to your ear, lift yourself up, high lunge. Same setup, knees over the ankle, knees behind the toes, trying to get that front thigh parallel, toes gripping behind you. Take a nice big inhale here. Then on an exhale, we'll plant the back foot at a 45, open up into a warrior 2. So that's arms reaching in opposite directions, shoulders over the hips, knife edge of the foot still pressing in the mat, back leg straight, thighs parallel, knee over the ankle. Okay, let's tuck the left arm behind our back. Inhale the right arm up and over, reverse warrior. Okay, and then take a nice big inhale, and then exhale, right elbow to right knee, left arm up and over. Side angle, plenty of options here. You can rest the elbow if you like, or you can release, grab a beach ball, squeeze it, or you can come into a bind. Gordy and Lindsay, take that right elbow, take it underneath the right knee, swing the arm behind you. Left arm up and over, grab onto the hands behind your back. Now this is a bind. Open the chest up. Or you can make your way into birds of paradise. So that's stepping the left foot forward, gripping my hands behind my back, left foot's planted in the mat, and then nice and easy, you lift. The goal here is to try to straighten the right leg. Not quite there yet.
Whoa.
Okay, nice balance here. And then we'll come down, right foot down, step the left foot back, bind, come back into side angle, come back up to a warrior 2. Inhale, exhale, cartwheel the hands, step the right foot back to meet the left, vinyasa, high to low, low cobra, or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Breathing here. to the other side. Inhale, left foot up, left heel presses back behind you. Exhale, bring the knee towards your nose, step the foot between your hands. Stay up on those back toes. Bend the knee over the ankle. Inhale the arms forward, biceps come to ears. Lift yourself up, high lunge. Keep the knee bent over the ankle, knees behind the toes. Make a nice big inhale. Exhale, open up into a warrior two. Plant the back foot, arms reaching opposite directions. Bring all 5 fingers together. Breathe. Shoulders over the hips. Let's do a reverse warrior. Right arm behind the back. Inhale, left arm up and over.
All right.
Nice big inhale. Exhale, come into a side angle. Left elbow, left knee, right arm up and over. Staying here. Opening up. Beach ball or bind. Left elbow under the left knee. Left hand's behind you. Right arm comes back, grabs that left hand. You open the shoulder and chest and gaze up towards the sky. Bind. Or if you want to come into birds of paradise, walk the right foot forward to meet the left. I know you're doing this with me, Gordy. Right foot into the mat. Lift the left leg. Try to straighten if you can. Woo! Nice and easy. If you're in birds of paradise, bring that left foot back down. Right foot back. Bind. Release the bind. Come into your side angle. Side angle. Come back up into a warrior two. Warrior two. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale. Cartwheel the hands. Left foot back to meet the right. Vinyasa. High to low. Low cobra. Or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Whew. Great job. Let's take our gaze towards our thumbs. On an inhale, we'll step the feet forward. Bum back, arms up, chair. And inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, arms down by the side. Whew. Great job. Okay, let's do some tree here before we go down to the floor. So, let's engage the left foot. Left foot's firmly pressing into the mat, left leg's engaged. Lauren, you want to face towards the front?
No.
You can do traditional tree.
Okay.
And I'll do Bikram tree. So, you can follow Lauren or you can follow myself. Myself, it's like what we did the other day. Right knee's up, grab onto the right foot with the left hand. Tuck the foot into your hip, and slowly lower the right knee down. And you bring your hands in front of you for Namaskar. Or you can do what Lauren's doing, pressing a foot either against the thigh or the calf. Just don't rest it on the knee. Focusing here. Slow down the breath and the heart rate. One more inhale here, and then exhale, gently release. And pedal it out and set up for the other side. So inhale, so bring the attention to the right leg's gripping the mat, right foot's grips. Inhale, left knee up. Rotate, grabbing onto the foot with your right hand. Tuck that right foot into the hip, lower the knee down. Then you can press your hand together for Namaskar. A few more big breaths. Working on your balance. Growing the trees and growing the branches. Couple more big breaths. And nice and easy to release. Woo, pedal it out. Let's open the feet up a little bit. Maybe open them out to the sides. And then exhale, just sit the bums down, coming into Malasana squat. You can bring the elbows to your knees, palms together. You want to keep the spine straight. You can stay here, or we can try some crow. So with crow, if you have a block, stepping off of a block helps a lot, or if you want to put the block in front of you, catch your forehead. Put the elbows to your knees, palms flat against the mat, fingers spread nice and wide. And on an inhale, lift the hips up and come onto the balls of the feet. Twist the knees in towards the triceps. Press the knees into the triceps first. I got to bend in my elbows now. I bring my gaze in front of me like I'm right at the line of my mat. And then lean forward and one at a time, lift a foot off. Coming into crow.
Nice.
All right. Give it a couple more minutes here to try this. No, one more minute. Maybe do it one more time if you like.
I'm just gonna do dolphin because I have a wrist injury that I can't do crow right now.
There you go.
Otherwise, I'd be killing it.
Doing it again one more time. Oof, knees are starting to get sweaty. Okay, when you come back from crow, we'll bring back to Malasana. Let everybody catch up. And on an exhale, we'll just get the bum to the floor. And let's release the legs wide. Wide-legged on the floor. So you could always bend the knees, put some blocks underneath the knees or books or towel or blanket. Or you can keep them straight. And then we'll just take, you can do whatever you want here. If you forward fold, you want to keep the spine straight. So if you can't, you could bend the knees, forward fold. You can do some side bends. Maybe keep in both hands. Or you can do that left hand on the outside, right arm up and over. Whatever works best for you. Let's play around here. You ready? If you haven't already, just switch to the other side. Coming back to the middle. Take a couple more breaths. You can release. You bring the right foot in to the left thigh. Two of them are pressing against each other. Left toes curl back. Inhale the arms up towards the sky. Turn the torso over the left leg. Engage the core. Exhale, forward fold. Working with the breath. Each exhale, you release a little bit further. Noticing if you're leaning to the left, bring that knee down to the right. Couple more big breaths. And one more big inhale. And exhale, slowly unwind. Bring the head up last. Release the right leg. Left foot, right thigh. Two of them pressing against each other. Right toes curl back. Inhale the arms up. Torso over the right leg. Exhale, forward fold. One more big inhale here. Exhale, gently unwind. Release the left leg out with the right. Shake it out. Make your way to the front of your mat. We're gonna come onto our backs, open the legs up, mat distance, curl the toes back. We're gonna move with one breath here. We'll inhale the arms forward, palms facing up, and engage the core. Exhale, slowly release yourself down. Arms above the head, reach for the wall behind you, point your toes towards the wall in front of you. And you bring your arms out to a T again, palms and forearms are pressing against the mat. Zip up the legs, curl the toes back. Then on an inhale, we'll bring the feet up towards the sky. And we'll work on a supine twist here. So on an exhale, we'll lower our legs to the right, 2 inches above the floor. And then inhale back up. Exhale to the left, 2 inches above the floor. Inhale back up. And then exhale to the right. And release them to the right. Taking your gaze to the left. Here, you're going to keep the legs straight. And maybe bend the knee up towards the biceps. Bend the knees up towards the bicep. Jeez. A few more breaths. Then we'll take our gaze back up towards the ceiling. Inhale the feet back up towards the sky. Take a breath. Nice big inhale. Exhale, legs to the left, 2 inches above the floor. Press the forearm palm into the mat. Inhale the feet back up. Exhale to the right, 2 inches above the floor. Inhale back up. And then exhale, release to the left. Take your gaze to the right. You can bend the knees towards the biceps or keep the legs straight. A few more big breaths. Pressing the palms and forearms against the mat. We'll inhale the feet up towards the sky. Sorry. And then grab on the outsides of your feet. Squeeze the knees in towards your armpits. Happy baby. Maybe straighten the legs over the head. That feels good. Take one more big inhale here. And on the exhale, you can gently release the legs. Straight out in front of you. Arms down by your sides. You have your palms facing up for some receiving. Or maybe a palm on your heart and a palm on your stomach for some grounding. Reminding yourself this last 55 minutes to prepare ourselves for this last 5 minutes. Gently let go of your breath. Settling in. Coming back to that intention. Send off all the positive energy we just made here together. Shavasana. Nice and easy. You can come back to the breath. Before making any movements, just bring your attention to your hands and to your fingers, to your feet and to your toes. And nice and easy, you start wiggling them to wake yourself up. Maybe brush the thumb across the fingertips. And using an inhale, you can gently roll to your right side for relaxation, or roll to your left side for energy. Taking a few breaths there. And using an inhale, we'll gently press ourselves back up into a seated position. Sitting up nice and tall. On an inhale, we'll take our arms up towards the sky, reaching for the ceiling, stretching the spine one last time. And then on an exhale, you can bring the palms together in front of your chest. Thank you all so much for joining today. Hope you have a great day. Please remember to like, share, subscribe.
Happy birthday, Bo!
And then, happy birthday to Bo. So thank you so much for coming in today. Namaste.
Namaste.
Get out there and share the positivity. Happy birthday, Bo! It's not letting me end it.
This is awkward.